to class 4. Hope you are doing good and you are safe. And today we are going to read about the reproduction in animals, and it's from subject science, and you can see in chapter 2. We all know living things get birth and grow and become older and die. None of the living things live forever. In order to continue the life on earth, every living thing produce the same kind of things is called reproduction. And we can see the reproduction in mammals. Animals like lions, buffaloes, they give birth to the same kind, and the animals which give the birth to the same kinds, and the animal's baby grow inside the mother's womb, and the animals give birth to the same kind are called mammals. And mammals usually feed the milk to their young ones. As we are the human beings and you are the human being, so you are living thing, and we all the people are mammals, because we grew up in the mother's womb. Before getting birth, mother fed us with their milk. Mammals are the mostly developed animals in the earth. You can see the picture. Now baby is growing into the human structure, and finally when it gets to the 9 months old in the mother's womb, and the baby is ready to come to the earth. This is the life cycle of the human being as a mammal. Now let's see about the reproduction in birds. So birds are very different than the mammals. Mammals give birth to the young ones, but birds has another process. Birds usually lays egg, and birds protect the eggs from the outside environment, and it keeps for certain times. So that period is called incubation. After the incubation, when the eggs start to hatch, so we can see the chicks, the young ones of the birds comes out from the eggs. So birds develops inside the eggs during the incubation. So usually the body of the birds
develops from the yolk.
Usually eggs have 3 parts: cell, number 2 albumin, and number 3 yolk. So yolk is the yellow part of the egg. So the chicks, usually the young ones of the birds, develops from this yolk. Birds like hen, crow, sparrow, the other birds you can see around us, they just lay their eggs. Instead of giving the birth to the young ones, they lay egg, and they protect the eggs and keep warm with their body, which is called the incubation. After incubation process finished, after a couple of days, so egg starts to hatch and we can get the young birds. This is the process of the birds which lays egg, and there are some animals which lays eggs, but it's different from the birds. For example, frog. The adult frog lays egg in the water. The eggs of the frog hatch into the tadpole. A tadpole looks like a fish and it has a tail, but when it becomes older, the hind legs start to grow and the gills are transformed inside the body, and in 8 to 10 weeks the front legs start to grow, and tail of the tadpole slowly becomes shorter and the tadpole develops into a frog. Another side, we can see the reproduction of fish. Fish lays egg in the water. Many eggs are laid at one time. These eggs float on the surface of the water. After several days, the eggs hatch into fish. The fish grows to become an adult fish. So according to this chapter, we know the different animals has a different types of reproductory system, and like mammals reproduce their young ones by giving birth and feeding their young ones, and birds lays eggs and have a certain period to protect them with their body, which is called incubation. And like frogs and fish, they lays eggs in the water in a great amount that young ones become an adult, and the cycles goes on. So according to this chapter, I want to give you the assignment from the page number 19 and 20. It's very easy. You can attempt. Just go through once from this chapter, from whole chapter from beginning to the end, and you can find the answer very easily. It's very easy. So from 19, go to the exercise number 3. Give one word answer for each of the following. Do it all. And exercise number 4, write yes for the correct and no for the wrong statement. And number 5, exercise 5, fill in the blanks with the appropriate words. And from page number 20, match the columns. It's very easy. And exercise 7, divide these animals into 2 columns. Here are some animals' names. You have to put under the right column. So you have to find out which are the egg-laying animals and which are the giving birth to their babies. You have to write in right column. I hope to see you again. Until then, take care, be safe. Thank you.